Well, hello Purpose Pursuers, we came back with another video, and today I'm keeping true to my promise. If you remember correctly, a couple of weeks back I sat down at home comfortably, the cup of tea in my hands, and I gave you the structure of this channel. And one thing I did say is that on the last Thursday of the month I will be bringing in people in a segment I call Purpose Profiles, who are walking boldly in their purpose, just so a fire can be lit in our bellies and we can chase our purpose relentlessly and pursue it thrivingly. So today I've got the only Bulelwa Mpinda, affectionately known to those who follow YSI, which is Young and Spiritually Inspired, as Bully. Hey girl, hey! This has been long overdue.
It has been long.
Where you been? What you been doing?
Girl, I've been around. I've been talking to God, planning events.
No, yeah, planning events. Let's just talk about that. So she's just wrapped up Women of Significance, a YSI event that was brilliant. You had amazing speakers at a beautiful venue. How do you feel?
I feel blessed. I feel humble, and I feel unworthy. Yeah.
Unworthy. Can we just sit on that for a bit?
Yeah, I feel unworthy. You know, as young as you are, and being a Christian, realizing the mistakes that you've done, and also being born into sin, you know, and you constantly feel like, God, why are you choosing me? Out of all the people, why me? But unfortunately, it's not about you, it's about God. God appoints, and you just, you know, own up.
And maybe fortunately as well, because imagine if we were running the show. Girl,
pride, selfishness, ego,
mistakes all over the place. Oh my gosh. Bully, who are you? Outside of YSI, outside of everything, who is Bulelwa?
Sure. Bulelwa is an introvert.
Okay.
Bulelwa is, you know, a lover. You know, I am passionate about, you know, young people. You know, I'm very kept.
Okay.
I'm sure you do know.
What has kept me?
I'm very reserved.
Okay.
I love my privacy. I love my home body. I love reading. I love parks, nature. Yeah, I'm a child of God. You know, I think that's the center of what holds all these titles that society brings, and which I don't even believe in, but we own up to them. Yeah.
So this introvert who starts this ministry that is, I would like to believe, international. I mean, you have people on your page like, oh, I'm all the way in California, which is amazing, girl. Yeah, this introvert who starts this amazing ministry. 10 years now, hasn't it been?
It's 9 years.
9 years. Girl, I want to know. Running the show for 10 years. Firstly, take us back to the time where you had the revelation using YSI as something you have to give birth to. What was going through your mind? What was in your heart?
Phew, I was at an unsettled place in my life where I really felt like, you know, things weren't going smoothly. I started YSI immediately after leaving my matric year.
Okay.
So, you know, high school.
Yeah. Everyone's thinking about university.
Degree and everything, and God is like, girl, you ain't going that way, you know. I've got a whole different story for you. Plus, you have a testimony. You've got a vision, you know. And it didn't sit well with me because, firstly, I'm an introvert. I would love to be out of people's business, you know, and out of people's faces. If that would be my choosing, I'd do that. But God didn't allow it, and you know, you own up to the core, and you own up to God being God in your life, because you can't direct, you know, your own steps. God is always leading. So yeah.
What was your plan? At the end of 20 whatever when you were doing matric? What was your plan?
My plan was going into university, studying HR,
But that's still
dealing with
people.
people. Exactly. So I'm like, so you sit back years later and you're like, actually,
you
God,
let me back here.
God, let's talk about this. I
Gosh.
get you now. I get you. So yeah, that has been. It's been a journey, and good, the bad, and everything. And people see Bulelwa, oh my gosh, power, and it's very inspiring. But it's so humbling. It's so sometimes, as I say, like you don't feel like you're worthy of doing this. So yeah.
So young and spiritually inspired. I can imagine that you were seeing these young people are inspired and influenced by other things which are not necessarily spiritual. What were those influences and those inspirations you were seeing young people being drawn by and drawn to?
So from a very young age, so I used to go to camps for the SDAs watch. I used to go to camps and you'd see, this unsettled behavior, where you are Christian but you are diluted into the world, And for me it would be, as young as I was, I felt like, let's pick a struggle. Let's pick a struggle. If you're going to do the extreme, do it to your fullest and come back with that experience, but don't be,
One leg in, one leg out.
Because that for me is like unsettling. So I saw that. I saw young kids drinking, drinking their pains away, and smoking, giving themselves to relationships, abusive relationships, which they don't need to be in, Take pride in yourself, take pride in who you are. So those are the things that I literally saw, and I'm like, okay, actually, this is not the life I want. As extreme as I may sound, I really wouldn't like to engage in this part, and not only for me, I'd like to change the narrative of other young minds out there, men and women, to say, there's a young woman who's doing it, who's living the truth. So that has been my experience with
Look,
that.
what you're saying makes perfect sense when I think of your tagline, called to a higher standard of living.
Absolutely.
It makes perfect sense. So I'm imagining you were seeing people not even having a standard. They were just living. Ideally, what is this high standard that you are seeing young and spiritually inspired people living up to?
A high standard of living is taking care of yourself, and as the speakers have been talking, right?
Girl.
And internally, it's not about material stuff that you have. So internally, who is this God to me? Why am I going to church? Because you could have a routine of going to church, but have no God. So you're going to church, the devil is allowing you to go to church, but at night he's using you.
Oh, so go all you want as long as you're not changed.
Girl,
oh my God.
Girl, so a high standard of living is saying, you know what, I'm going to represent God so well, so that the devil has no counterfeits against me. And so you look at your life, and to young people out there, look at your life and introspect and say, does the devil have any counterfeits against me? And that for me, I think if you look at your life from that perspective, you will change 360 degrees, because the devil can whisper this, it will be lies, but if he has the facts, because I know this one comes to church at night, it's the club, it's twerking, it's it's all those those stuff, and a high standard is just letting go and allowing God to be God in your life, and not pretending to have the power of godliness. It denied you know, his full power in it. So that's a high standard. That's how I envision it. And it's not boxed in a certain church or religion. I think it's unanimous. The principles, you know, that you should have should be godly, should be Christian, respect, true love, you know. And for me, that's truly a high standard of living. Christians, you know, when somebody sees a Christian, they shouldn't say, you know, we were with you last night, so what can you tell me? You know, what can you tell me? So it has to be an upright way of living. Though we are not, you know, really perfect, you know,
but that's what God calls us to.
But God calls us into that route, and for us to attain what? Heaven, our characters have to be like Christ.
Nothing else will get us in there, girl.
Our character.
Yeah.
So I think it's just building on that character, taking away the toxic habits, toxic people, and that's my highest standard.
Sure. So I guess what you're saying, what I'm hearing you say is the standard is not a church. The standard is not a way of life that is prescribed by someone. The standard really is God Himself. Do you look like Him? Do you speak like Him? Does the world see Him? I guess that's the vision that you have for everyone to live exactly as Christ has prescribed for us. And for those who have not heard of Christ yet, to see the reflection and follow in it. So I remember it was in 2015.
Yeah.
I think it was the first time we were embracing this thing of having other people fit into this YSI family as ambassadors. I remember a lot of us applied when we got the invites to apply, and you took a lot of us in to the cohort. And I remember we had a WhatsApp group, and you'd get so frustrated because people have asked you to do this, but you haven't done it. And it's just very difficult to pull people into one place and one direction, and everyone was just pulling in their own direction. And I can imagine it's really, really, really difficult to get people to see your vision and to want to walk the direction with you. So I want to hear from you, how difficult or how easy is it to actually get people to buy into your vision? And is it important for people to buy into your vision?
It's very important.
Okay.
You are your brand.
Oh, okay.
Let's first start with that. People believe in people.
Actually, that's why you see influencers coming up so much.
People believe in people. Your consistency, the way you treat yourself, the way you walk the walk, you know, the way you interact with other people as well. So yeah, it's very challenging bringing people on board. But delegation is very key, and I believe in that. I think that is one of the many things that my dad has taught me. Delegation is key.
But you were delegating, things were not happening.
No, it's also, you know, people seeing the beauty of the brand, but not knowing the work behind the brand.
Ooh.
So now you
chasing the glitz and the glamour,
but you don't know the struggle.
Girl.
Absolutely. So you see it on Instagram, you see these events, but we, you know, we are literally struggling to make ends meet, and people who are not aligned to your vision, they show very quickly through those times. And I love the fact that God has given me a sense of, I know how to judge character.
Whoa, that's big.
I know how to, you know, because through my years now you see, okay, this one is, I try to do Bulelwa because it's the slave, you know, it's not really true to the core, the vision and everything. So people pulling in different directions, absolutely they will. And we need them, you know, we need such people to help you grow, to help you level up your thinking as to when you want people in your team. Now you don't take anything and everything, you know. Now we have an application process, motivational letter, why do you want to be an ambassador, support why, you know, you want to be part of his vision, you know. And yeah, I thank God for the growth. I really, really thank God. God.
That's powerful because now you have a group of ladies who are behind you, with you, by your side, sometimes in front of you. What's changed? How have you maybe positioned the vision differently? What's changed? Why is the ambassador cohort now working so well?
As I stated before, it's the application process. Firstly, I think before we just said, hey, there's an ambassador, then anyone and everyone would come and pitch it. But God's like, no, people without a vision perish. So you need to plan things, align everything that you have for your vision. So we set up that process of having people write motivational letters. People dread writing motivational letters.
That's important. So somebody actually sits down
and really tells you their truth about where they come from, what do they want and stuff. So that's one of the process. And also I also stalk people that want to join my brand on Instagram and everywhere. I'm a silent stalker. Like, you think I don't know much about you because I'm so private, but girl, I know your life. I'm joking.
Should I be scared? No, actually, when I called her to have this interview, she was like, "Oh no, I've been stalking you." And I'm like, "What?"
I have. People think that, if you don't, say anything, you don't. Yeah, I really, if I'm for something great, I'd really watch the videos or read the articles. That's how.
But you know what? This ties in so well with what you said initially, because you are your brand. And so you would want to get people who resemble your brand, who actually are in line, and not just by saying, "Oh, get me here, this is what I'm passionate about," but are actually in line with what you're pushing, with what you're trying to get out there. So that's so important. Now, I don't know, we're going to take a bit of a switch. When did the fact that YSI is a vehicle for your purpose click to you? When was it like, okay?
I think, okay. It's like coming.
Okay, do you believe that do you believe that this is a vehicle for your purpose? When did that moment come to you?
I think every time I'm faced with a hard challenge, and more so in my dark seasons, I'm an introvert, so I hardly speak a lot when I go through challenges, and that leads to my depression and anxiety, and I think then I go back to my writing and sharing of my stories, and that's when it clicks, when people say, I relate, I resonate, I'm with you, your words heal. As I live by, I use words to heal, and every time a person says, I resonate, I've been there, you've helped me through the trenches of my life, and every time that reaffirms. So it's not a constant thing for me, because sometimes you just think it's a constant. No, it's a battle. So every time somebody comes and says, "Yo, wow, what you're doing," it's that affirmation of God coming to you through someone saying that, "Baby, you are doing well. You are doing all right."
Even when you are in your dark days.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Sure. Yeah. So for me, it's just every time God, rescues me from those dark. Every time resuscitates me. I'll say that.
That word is so deep. You feel like you're dead. Oh my gosh.
Resuscitate, because I feel like that's what God does. He resuscitates us and brings us back to life, because He is happy and He is alive.
Yo, so I guess you're saying the moments when you realize that your dark trenches actually serve as a reason for other people to come out of theirs. Your moments of death and coming to life are a way for others to come back to life. Child, you're speaking to my entire. That is so powerful, and it's very powerful because purpose is not about us. Purpose is about other people through us. So that is like so
not self-centered. it's selfless, it's pure, it's humble, it has no title, you know. And
it has no title. Like, can we just talk about that? Because somebody will be on stage. Somebody will be on stage and everyone sees them and they're like, I'm living my purpose. And people think that's what purpose is. When what they're doing right there is just a conduit, a way for them to get the purpose out, you know? Okay, so somebody at home is like, I think God is giving me a dream. I think God is giving me visions. And he was telling me to start a ministry. I don't know. Maybe I should help a girl, help a guy out.
Save a sister.
How do they even go about initiating a ministry?
Okay, so
How do they know they should start a ministry first? And then how can they go about it?
I think through your quiet times, that's when your quiet times, that's when God speaks to you. And constantly, God won't leave you. God won't leave you.
So that nagging feeling?
And you feel like God always, you on my case. You're sitting on my neck, you know. And also, being like, you love it. You don't. I was telling another lady, you don't do it for the money. You know, it's just when somebody says, Bulelwa, please come and speak. Please help me, you know, do this and that. You don't quote anything. You just do it because out of, you know, the pureness of your heart. So it's that. It's a very pure feeling. And speaking to somebody who wants to venture into ministry, be specific.
Sure, please break that down.
Be specific. Know what you want. Don't be afraid to ask. Ask for what you want. People are willing to give you so much. People are willing. You're sitting there thinking, you ask. You just ask. You speak to people as introverted as I am. You need to come out of your shell and serve your purpose. So first of all, listen to the intention of what God wants you in your quiet time. Second, ask for what you want and be very specific in what you want. Thirdly, I'd say, what is your why? What is your why? Why am I doing it? Is it for fame? If anyone would never celebrate your organization, your ministry, would you still be doing it unnoticed? And you know, with the social media and everything, I think it's creating a youth that wants so much appraisal for things and everything. And God is like, are you doing it for me? You want people to constantly appraise you and stuff. You'll never start your dream or your ministry. And also, don't do it for validation. Validation is for power. It's how you park your dreams. So if you want everyone to constantly validate you, darling, people are envious.
Also, the dream comes from God.
Yes, He's ordained it. You know, He's ordained it, and that's enough. I think for me, that's my drive, and that's enough for me. Even if no one would praise me and everything, just to know that God is saying yes.
Well done, God, faithful servants. Also, just on that, with people will talk. You and I are Adventists, Seventh-day Adventists, and we have a ministry for young people in the church. We have a ministry for young women in the church. When you just decide to start your own,
Like, oh, that's girl.
what is that about? What is that about? What gap were you seeing that you believe into this ministry, a lifestyle for?
The gap of thinking that you are exclusive and other people aren't allowed to see your God. And for me, I never push my 7-day Adventist forward because I want people to see my character first. most of us want to push the whole religious, and then people are like, oh, it's too much, it's heavy. I don't even know you as a person. If you are kind, if you are true. So I wanted to do that in the society around to bring, people inquiring about why the events are on a Sunday, not on a Saturday. Why aren't you? I remember with my 2019 YSI ambassadors, they asked me, so girl, your earrings, what's popping? Like, no, actually.
And that starts the conversation.
That's how it's not being, imposing your beliefs on other people. It's just like, Bulelwa is so genuine and she accepts us as we are, and I see her God, and that's what people want to see. They want to see your God, then that's how you know them and
That's so important. And also, just adding to that, this whole exclusivity. Our ministries are for our people. Well, even if that's not the intention, that's how it is. So I guess you were trying to relay the same messages, just to a broader spec, So look, I am so proud of you. Not that not that you needed me to be proud of you. I mean, this is already God-given. It is your purpose, and so you don't even need me to say that I'm proud. I am so proud of you because you are doing amazing things. The God you talk about, the standard you talk about, anyone who follows her, which you should. YSI, Young and Spiritually Inspired, Instagram, Facebook. Do you have that Twitter? I'm not on Twitter. And you have a YouTube channel. Dragon. A YouTube channel that has got how many videos? Girl, guy. 0. And she's got all this wisdom and all these gems. Girl, get your life. What is that about?
Okay, I think I'm also quite a perfectionist. I think you'd know.
Yeah.
So I want the whole camera but God is also teaching me that you don't start when things are perfect. And we'll get to that.
Now speaking of, I'm a perfectionist too. The first video I recorded for this channel was on my phone. And this other girl was like, oh, did you see the mishap that happened? And I'm like, shh, it's not the message. Because honestly, if we wait for things to be perfect, it will never happen. And so on that note, whatever dream, whatever vision God is giving to you, you don't need people to validate it. You do need supporters, you do need people to help you on the journey, but they come after. And the nice part is that God actually shows them to you. He shows them to you. So there's no time to wait for perfect when our world is eroding. If you've got a vision, if God is calling you to ministry, do it. It will grow as you grow. It will grow as you take your first steps, as you do what you need to do. Really, it was lovely chatting to you. It was lovely chatting to you. Is there anything you'd like to leave my purpose, pursuit was community?
Well, I'd say consistently love God, in and out of your dark seasons. It's not easy. We go through so many trials and tribulations in our lives where we feel like God has forgotten. God has not forgotten. It's just the enemy trying to remind you of the false illusions that you are having within your mind. So, stick to the words, stick on prayer, fasting on anything in your life will set you.
Thank you so much from Buli and Bumi. Bye guys. Catch you in the next video with somebody else, not her. She has to work on her own YouTube channel. Wow.